All right, welcome back to 2K15 Showcase. Sorry, it's been a while, everybody. WWE kind of hit me with a few copyright claims on Path of the Warrior, so if you missed this episode, it is public, it is available now, but it got blocked, and it kind of slowed everything down because I kind of didn't really feel like doing the next one until I knew that it was available. And admittedly, it's been available for a couple weeks. I'm not like trying to make excuses. I have also just not really gotten around to this, but we're back and it's time to do the third and final of the deal. Well, actually, it was the first. This was the second and this was the third. That's why they're listed this way. That's how they were released. But it's the third and the final of the DLC showcases before we get on to the main course. And we're going to be starting off with one more match. So let's just jump straight into it and hope this doesn't get me another copyright claim. Hall of Pain didn't get me any.
Morning, I look myself in the mirror and I ask myself the question, what if this is it?
Just for what it was worth.
When Edge and I were growing up, we'd often be like, when we're finished school, we really need to, train to learn how to become wrestlers, and then we're gonna hit the road, and then we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and eventually we'll become tag team champions.
Edge and Christian are the new tag team champions.
Then we're gonna split up, and we're gonna become singles champ.
Christian wins the Intercontinental Championship for a fourth time in his career.
We had it all mapped out, but crazy enough,
That IC title win was actually from after he was world champion. That's a weird clip to show.
One of these men will go on to Extreme Rules to face Alberto Del Rio in a ladder match.
Or was it?
To make it world championship.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Alberto Del Rio anticipating who's going to win this match.
And
The white strap one I meant.
And Mysterio's eliminated.
Tell me if I'm wrong, please.
We're now down
People
to
love
two.
doing that, so go
Jack
for it.
Swagger or Christian. Alberto Del Rio.
Boy, this was the SmackDown main event scene during this time period, huh?
Swagger's eliminated.
Poor Christian. Having to work with... Nah, I mean, I like Swagger.
For over 20 years. And now
I'm not even going to bother going into the third guy. You know how I feel about him at this point.
rules with Alberto
Yeah, that
Del
guy.
Rio in a ladder match for the world championship. Christian really has made a career out of ladder matches.
I've seen this guy do some absolutely amazing things in ladder matches.
Christian's putting all the pressure on himself to become the world heavyweight champion.
I hear Alberto Del Rio use the word destiny a lot.
It is my destiny to be the next world heavyweight champion.
What's funny is that I've never even so much as put my hands on the world heavyweight championship before, because I never felt like I earned the right to touch it.
Christian, my destiny can be stopped.
My destiny is to climb that ladder and not only touch the World Heavyweight Championship, but earn the right to keep it.
Yeah, Edge's friend, everybody. I love Christian, but let's be honest, that's all this storyline was. It wasn't about building Christian up, unfortunately. It was about celebrating Edge's friend after Edge retired. It's unfortunate. This guy sucks so much, he almost broke my game. What the hell was that?
The following is a ladder match, and it is for the World
Tony!
Heavyweight Championship. Let me first introduce Alberto Del Rio's personal ring announcer, Ricardo Rodriguez.
Now there's a good man.
Damas y caballeros, les presento al hombre que ganará su título otra vez, al orgullo de México, el patrón. Él es Alberto Del Rio.
I do like me some Ricardo Rodriguez. El Local. I really liked when he teamed with, was it Kalisto? Was it him and Kalisto in NXT? It might have been him and Sin Cara. I think it was him and Kalisto. I think Sin Cara came in afterwards. They were good. Ricardo Rodriguez is actually a pretty good worker. For those that don't know, he's actually a pretty good wrestler. It's Christian.
And from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Christian
questions have been swirling about if Christian has what it takes to be world champion. It's like he's talked himself into a corner that he has to win the world heavyweight title.
Well, you know, Christian's made a career out of winning ladder matches. If anyone can get the job done, it's Christian.
It's Christian. I don't know if you guys have seen, but there was actually I think it was a tweet. Was it Josh Matthews? I think it was Josh Matthews. It might have been Todd Grisham. One of those guys. That's a little mean, but you know what I mean. One of them like lesser commentators that we only put on like their C shows. I think it was Todd Grisham actually, who I liked, by the way. He actually addressed the "It's Christian" thing, and he said that Vince told him to do that. He told him to undersell Christian's return on commentary. It sucks, but like, let's not blame the wrong guy, is all I'm saying. It wasn't his fault, alright? We all know whose fault it was. It was the same fault of many, many things. By the way, we're only sitting through this entrance once. I want to make that abundantly clear. We are only watching this whole entrance one time because Christian's entrance in 2K15, and I think the games after it too, it's this same animation, and it's so long. Alright. I haven't played this in a while, so forgive me if I'm a little rusty here, but gonna get straight to the point. So yes, I had a few things I wanted to talk about. I just want to let the intro kind of play out before I really got into it. So first up, you hopefully, I know I say this all the time, but like I genuinely have a good reason for it this time. Hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more of this in the foreseeable future. I'm not going to say more than once a week still, because it's just safer, but hopefully it will actually be once a week now, because I'm not working my job anymore, so I have a lot more time on my hands, and I should be able to work on this way more. I should have something covered. We'll see how that works out, but at least for the next month, I don't actually have work at all, guaranteed. And yeah, for the rest of 2024, hopefully I can do, you know, 1, maybe even 2 videos a day on this channel. Or a week, sorry, not a day. That would be way too much. Maybe even more. We'll see. But what I wanted to get into primarily was I looked into it, and I have it set up on OBS now, so I can switch between my channels nice and easy for streams. So I might actually try to look into streaming. Uh-oh. No, my controller's not dying, is it? It's just started flashing. No, please tell me you're not dying. 0%. Oh, that sucks. Alright, give me a sec whilst I find a wired control and switch. I'll pause and come back in a moment. Okay, we're good. I'm using a different controller, so this is going to feel a little strange now, but alright. I thought it wasn't working, it's just that I wasn't clicked on the game. Yeah, so I should hopefully be looking into, I thought rather than doing it straight away, I'll ask what you guys think. So I'm gonna ask right here now, would you be interested in me live streaming these instead of recording them? I prefer to live stream things. I have a better time when I get to talk to chat and stuff rather than just playing something on my own. So this will probably be something I do a little more early morning if I do stream this, but I don't want it to cut into my streaming time, you know, outside of this channel. So I don't know for sure how much I'd be able to, but I kind of just wanted to see first up if that was even something people wanted to see. I know obviously when it cuts to real footage for the video packages, there's a chance the stream will get blocked every now and then, but I will still be recording it as a video. It won't be like if you didn't make it to the stream, you don't get to see it. Just to clarify, that won't be the case. It would very much be like if you're live, then you get to talk in the chat and that'll be fun, but if you're not, then I'll upload it as a video later on, so that all the like intro and stuff is cut out. I just have a lot more fun streaming personally, so I feel like it's possibly worth a look into. I don't know. Wrestling's a weird one because like you can get people come in and kind of suck the fun out of it sometimes. But could be good. Oh, that's right. This is a ladder match. I forgot. Ricardo, you're not going to touch me, are you? Oh, whoops. There was a ladder right there. No, Christian, no. Ricardo, back up.
Yeah, but Christian has to keep fighting through this pain and climb that ladder.
Wow, this guy sucks. Look at this guy. He sucks so much. Look how much this guy sucks. Look at him sucking on that ladder.
Oh my gosh!
Wait. Why did I not? Okay, good.
These competitors are going to trade blows until someone falls off the ladder.
Oh, this is the game where I think if you do a grapple, you just immediately knock them off the ladder. Well, he's won. Because this game has selling, so winning a ladder match and a cage match is really difficult if you get knocked down.
Climb it! You got it! This should be it! Please be careful!
Okay. Please be careful.
Driven out of him.
I tried to grapple him.
The straight
What?
neck breaker takes him down.
Okay, maybe I have to do it now. There we go. That was very strange. At least I seem to be on the exact right side for the cutscene. That's not your move. That's not your move. I'm telling Carlito. I'd rather he was a world champion than this stink ass here. I'd rather a lot of people are, frankly. It is disgusting how many world titles that we put on such a terrible guy.
The title dangling high above the ring. Get up there. Fingertips away from the championship.
Huh? Diesel. Oh, good lord. That face.
Christian dumping Del Rio.
I'm glad that Edge has come out to help his friend.
This could be the opportunity Christian needs.
Get up that ladder.
It's going to make me play it, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's going to make me do it. Remove the title from the hook. Wait, he took out Ricardo too? There's no need for that. Ricardo's just an innocent bystander. Now, I remember thinking there was no way they were going to actually have Christian win this. I was shocked, flabbergasted even.
World Heavyweight Champion, Christian.
Christian has finally done it.
Yeah, the story here is Christian. For the first time
It's with the random capitals in the subtitles.
And you know what? Look at it. His best friend Edge could not be prouder.
Christian breaking down in tears. Edge and Christian, they came up in this industry together. Part of the greatest tag team of all time. And now tonight, Edge forced into an early retirement. Celebrating once again.
Would people really call Edge and Christian the greatest tag team of all time?
Yep, Christian for the first
I mean, they're pretty
time in his
damn
career
good, but...
can call himself world champion.
Of all time? What is that facial expression?
Edge with tears in his eyes as well.
Who is that man?
You know, we've lost
Ashton
a great
Kutcher?
superstar in Edge, but we have gained a great champion here in Christian.
Everything Christian has put himself through over his entire career.
Why does he look so weird in that character model?
Time spent in the shadow of one of the all-time greats.
All right, Michael Cole.
It's Christian doing the celebrating.
Man, you just can't help but be happy. This is such an emotional moment for these two great friends. You know, Edge could not be more proud.
Very few men in history have ever been able to call themselves world champion. Christian now joins that elite group.
And this huge crowd of adoring fans on their feet here for Christian. They realize just how happy this young man must be right now, and they're happy for Christian. Yes.
Yes. Yes. And then he had a nice long reign. And it was a really good time. And they respected Christian finally and treated him like a top star. What a great time this was. What a great title reign he had. One of the all-time greats. And it all started here as Edge's friend. Oh, wow, let me tell you, the great things that came after this. After many years of hard work, Christian finally achieved his lifelong dream of winning the World Heavyweight title. Only fitting that he was able to win it with his best friend and former tag team partner Edge at ringside. I thought it was a former best friend, I don't know why. On the following SmackDown, Christian is pushed by the SmackDown general manager into defending the World Heavyweight title against the Viper, Randy Orton. Record scratch. If only that was what happened. You know what I was saying before. Christian accepts the challenge from Randy Orton in the main event set for the World Heavyweight title that same night. Yeah. They're not going to make me play this, are they? Oh my god, they're going to make me play this. They're gonna make me. That is disgusting. You're gonna make me play this? Nobody liked this. I remember this so clearly. No one was happy about this. They found like 5 people to cut the camera to in the crowd that were cheering, and everyone else was just like, huh. They really did that, huh? Why are you making me play this? Do you know what? This isn't even the most messed up thing in this mode. 2K Showcase 2K15. Because let me tell you, I ain't gonna say what it is. I'm gonna leave it for anyone who's not seen these modes before, or maybe doesn't know this part of history. Because you gotta think this was 13 years ago. There might be some 10-year-old watching this that doesn't know. Maybe someone who only just started watching in 2015 for some reason. Holy shit! Imagine being a fan that started watching in like 2015 or 16. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah. There's a match in the John Cena CM Punk mode that I remember them putting in that it's fucked up. They did not need to put that in. Should have just had it as a cutscene and left it at that. I don't want to play it, and I'm gonna have to, and I'm not looking forward to it. I'm very upset just thinking about it. Yeah, he sure is, isn't he?
Now his first title defense. Yeah, well, Cole, when Christian won the World Heavyweight Championship, it was what dreams are made of. His first title defense is just 5 days.
Yeah, rub it in. Yeah.
To see if Christian's ready.
Well, let's really rub that salt into the wound, shall we? He's so happy and he's so fulfilled. He's finally the world champion. Christian on top like he's always deserved. You know, he looks at the situation and we're all thinking, what could possibly go wrong for Christian? Am I right, everybody?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
It's been 13
In the
years and I'm
ring
still not
from
over
St.
this.
Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton. And from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Christian.
Some have questioned why Teddy Long would make this match and that it's too soon for a title defense. Well, asking why Teddy
The
Long
random
would make
capitalization in the
match
subtitles is
fine.
really
But
bugging.
we don't
Vote!
know why the WWE Universe would vote for this match to take place. Questions are swirling.
Swirling!
Charisma and his World Heavyweight title.
Why is it written like that? They're not saying it with that much emphasis. The fact that in like Henry's story mode you only play as Henry, Warrior's story mode you only play as Warrior, and it's just them winning. And then Christian's mode they just Vince. They just couldn't let the Vince go. I hate that fucking man. I hate him. I see people defend him these days. Oh, he wasn't that bad. Alright. Okay.
Do that and then some.
Yeah, when Randy
Lock 'em
Orton
up,
was on
boys.
SmackDown in the mid-2000s, he was one of the brand's top stars. But Christian is not going to make this a warm welcome party for the Viper.
The Viper looks like he's focused on picking
Yeah,
up
he
where
might
left
have been a
off on
bad
SmackDown
man,
in
but
2006.
think of all the great
Now,
things he
as
gave
the World
us.
Heavyweight Champion,
Well, I mean, he didn't really do anything. He just ran the company. It was the story writers and the performers on the show that gave you those things. But if you want to credit it to him, then, you know, you're a fucking idiot. Tag me in. Alright. No, they changed their mind. Okay.
and he's heading back inside the ring.
I was gonna, too. Referee teabagging the camera.
And that will come into play in this
That was fucked up. Why did you do that?
Different path to the world title. Christian won his first
I'm not sure I could show that.
The Viper won his first
I'll have to
at
censor that.
SummerSlam way back in
I ain't gonna
2004.
censor it.
King, you mentioned when these men won their first World Heavyweight Championship.
These
Randy
next
Orton was
showcases
the
after this, by the
champion
way,
of all time when he won at the age 24.
they're definitely not going to be one episode videos.
And when he won it at Extreme Rules, it
They are
marked
long.
17
I mean, not that long. They're like 3 hours
training in Canada.
rather than like 1 to 2. Like they're more like 3 to 4. Because you know, there's like 16 and 20, I think. One is 16, one is 19. I think. So those will be multi-parters, but I'm thinking about doing them live. I just want to hear some feedback on that before I go and make that decision. Because if people are like, I hate when you're live, well, that'd be strange, but it's possible, I guess. I hate when you do stuff live. I don't like talking to you in your chat. Prefer when you have nothing to say, like Universe mode.
General Manager Theodore Long made the decision, and if you look at the history of our business, many champions have defended their crowns less than 24 hours from the time of victory. Randy Orton's been
I like that the
so
commentary
effective,
is just them
so
like
focused in his
just
attack on the
deep
champion.
throating Randy Orton on commentary. No, he deserves it. No, Randy's the best. I mean, he is. I do really like Randy Orton. Don't get me wrong. He didn't need this. He did not need this. He gained nothing from this. Critically down. I think the first DLC showcase was a little lackluster, if I remember right, in terms of like objectives and stuff. And I think that's why they kind of stepped up with the Henry and the Warrior one a bit. So no, I think this one's mostly just like critically damage, hit, finish, or win.
This battle for the World Heavyweight title
I don't think this one's quite as thorough as the other two.
7 years. Randy
I mean,
Orton wears the gold.
It'd be the first time
you
in
know.
almost 7 years for the Viper to be World Heavyweight Champion. But let's not forget, during that time,
Right now, he's kind of kicking my ass. I keep forgetting to put the reversal indicators back on. Those things help. I don't know when to press the button sometimes.
One of the newest editions of SmackDown.
Yeah, the
SmackDown!
Viper here in 5 years. This is a tough way to start out.
Oh, is that why? Because he showed up on SmackDown, therefore he deserves to be the world champion immediately.
Christian's in grave danger, and his fans are looking on with great
He
concern.
sure is.
Because this could be it.
Alright guys,
We
cover
could
your
be
eyes.
seeing the end of
You know, unless you
Christian's
like
reign as
this.
World Heavyweight
Some people
Champion.
probably like this.
That was a huge
Especially people that don't know how good Christian was.
Orton
is.
so cunning, so vicious.
I don't know. I don't know what happened to him. He's gone these days.
I can't believe this. Randy
Yeah, me
Orton
neither.
has won the world title.
Yeah.
Randy Orton victorious.
Here is your winner and the new World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Randy Orton is once again World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh my gosh, I am in shock. Christian has to be devastated.
Yeah, he sure does.
Christian's 17-year journey.
I assure you, the crowd were cheering, but that's only because they loved adding that into
Now
SmackDown.
his reign is cut short. Just
It was that
5
same one
days
crowd
after
noise.
becoming champion, Christian has lost it.
Yeah, that one.
And there's your new champ, Randy Orton. But Cole, I gotta ask you, why would Teddy Long do this to Christian? Why did Teddy Long put
So
Christian
naturally,
in the match with the Viper?
the conclusion here is that now you've got
He had to know that Christian was not 100%.
now you've got an underdog
Ladder match against
who finally had his dream realized only to have it taken away moments later. This turns Randy Orton into the biggest villain of all time because he shattered Christian's dreams just a couple days after he won the championship, right? That's the natural conclusion. Randy Orton, a natural, long-standing heel, being a bastard as always, and destroying someone's dreams.
Can't help but feel bad. I think he's actually teared up here, and I don't blame him.
This is the beginning of his return to the Rise, where he gets a real reign as champion, right? That's what's coming.
The lowest of lows. Think about it. You work
Oh my God!
17
Shut the
years
fuck
to
up!
become world champion, and in a fleeting moment, it's taken all away.
That has got to be the worst feeling in the world.
Oh my
In
God!
the ring without your world championship.
Yeah.
What in Christian mind has to be a walk of shame back to the locker room, empty-handed.
What assholes!
Horrible moment for that man.
What assholes are
Boy,
commenting?
I really, really feel bad for Christian.
Shut the fuck up! They couldn't just do the silent thing that they do. So yeah, naturally now Randy's a big heel. Christian comes out the following week on SmackDown, congratulates Randy Orton like a face would. Christian tells him that he looks forward to getting his rematch against Orton over the limit. Sheamus and Mark Henry come out to tell Christian that he doesn't deserve another shot at the title after losing it so quickly. Right, because he's the underdog babyface. Mark Henry and Sheamus attack Christian. Randy Orton comes in and helps fight off the two. Okay, he's a little bit of a tweener at this point, you know. He feels bad for the guy he just robbed of his dignity. Tag match is set up for later in the night. Christian and the Worldwide Champion Randy Orton versus Mark Henry and Sheamus. This helps brew the rivalry between them. You can see the look of Randy's eyes there. He's going to turn on Christian and continue to be the asshole heel that he is, obviously. Yeah. Is this the match where Randy Orton does that weird like jumping splits thing after he hits an RKO? Isn't this the match? I feel like it was a tag match with Christian. Oh, here comes that loser piece of shit Christian. I bet he still feels like dirt, like garbage. Oh, so sad, isn't it? 17 years and he's still a failure. Oh my God, they're still doing it! I was joking!
Yeah, I don't think we can predict what Christian's thinking about, but we're going to see what he's thinking when the bell rings, that's for sure.
That dumb bitch ass Christian, that piece of garbage. That's what they sound like, honestly, the way they keep talking about. Here comes Randy. Gluck, 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 gluck. Here he comes. Waiting for it.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the world
This mode is fucking insane.
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton and Christian will face each
Oh,
other.
they don't sound that excited, actually.
But tonight, they're tag team partners.
You know, I don't see how Randy Orton can trust Christian or how Christian can trust Randy Orton. I think this match is going to be real interesting.
Wow, they didn't glaze him. I was expecting that. I was really excited. I mean, they did it when he won, but then they were like, oh, Christian sucks so much. Here he comes. Is this Happy Henry? That's the Happy Henry Tron. No, it ain't. Wait, this is the wrong entrance motion, isn't it?
Weighing in at 418 pounds.
Oh no, this is when he was starting to get serious.
Mark Henry.
Right, because this story mode actually leads directly into the Hall of Pain.
Everything about himself, it's all about him now.
Absolutely. For Mark Henry, this is a phenomenal opportunity to establish himself as a top contender for the coveted World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, so for those that maybe don't know, this story mode where Randy and Christian have the feud over the title actually leads directly into the Hall of Pain. So you already know how things end up for big man Randy. He beats him up and he breaks his neck. What a great man. What a great entertainer. Oh boy, 2011 Sheamus. Holy shit.
And his partner from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 272 pounds, Sheamus.
Sheamus, the former two-time WWE champion, brings a focused attitude to this match and just might be the palest man in the world.
That may just be a figment of your imagination.
Oh.
But we're going to see if Sheamus and Mark Henry can gel as a tag team and not let personal goals get in the way.
Look, I like Sheamus, I really do. I think he's a Hall of Fame worthy guy, but like, woo. Them early 2010s were not easy. Until he came back with the Mohawk, Sheamus was like one of the corniest guys on the roster. I liked his initial run where he was WWE champion. He was just beating people up. I like that a lot. But they very quickly turned him into like such a goofball. I know at this point he wouldn't have been. I don't think I was really watching SmackDown in 2011, so maybe he was pretty decent then. But I remember like not enjoying a lot of his work until he got the Mohawk, and then he was pretty damn good. I know he looked a little silly according to a lot. I thought he looked fine. I don't really know what the big deal was, but people really hated that look. It was unique. It helped him stand out. I love when I press the grapple button and like nothing happens. It's very strange.
He's primarily been
Attitude.
action ever since.
Well, and Sheamus is not the type that I describe as plays well with others either. Oh boy, Sheamus is dazed here. Sheamus on the receiving.
It's actually kind of crazy that 3 out of 4 people in this match are still active.
Yeah, I know we have
And they've all been going for a pretty long time too. Like one's been going for like 20 years. Sheamus has been going not as long like in WWE, but I'm pretty sure he, you know, probably similar to Orton if you count his like indies. Christian's been going since the 90s. And I think Henry around the same. Henry's the only one that's retired. Although, if we could please find Christian. Nah, honestly, I don't like AEW. I don't watch AEW. But I hear he's doing some of his best work of his career since TNA. And I'm happy to hear that. It just seems like WWE just never really appreciated him. So even though I don't care about AEW at all, I will say I am glad that he's getting some recognition somewhere. He definitely deserves it. He's a very good worker. If you've never seen his TNA work, you've missed out on a lot.
A quick reversal by Sheamus.
Oh, this is surreal. Sheamus is just getting manhandled.
The Celtic Warriors in serious trouble.
My buddy Randy. Oh boy, I have to get a finisher with Randy. This isn't where we have shared finishers. I can't interrupt this? What? That's weird.
Oh, that's devastating. You hear how his leg connected?
And if I'd have known I needed to be Randy, I would have never played as Christian.
1, 2.
Christian. Wait, why is he even getting countered? He's not on his feet. He can't get out of the ring. Kind of messed up. He wasn't in because he was choosing to be.
And I think he's begging him to bring it.
Uh-oh. Blew that.
Kick. A quick reversal by Sheamus.
Oh, hell yeah.
What a counter.
I went for the RKO. A counter right to the midsection. And the Celtic Warrior Sheamus looking to
I thought they were like leaving them calling spots in.
Oh my gosh.
Christian from behind.
Are you kidding me?
RKO.
That was a weird kill switch. What the hell happened at the end there?
Hooks the leg.
Got him.
Maybe that wasn't the RKO where he did the jump and splits. Or maybe he did them after he hit RKO'd Henry. I don't remember. I just know he goes like wacky mode after he hits one around this time period. I think it was when he was teaming with Christian. I think Christian was looking at him like, what the fuck?
World Heavyweight Champion and Christian victorious as teammate.
And then naturally, Randy Orton would be a bit mad because he's a glory hog.
Wait a minute, are you kidding me? Orton and Christian.
Okay, he's a good boy. That was a weird face on Christian. I need to make that the thumbnail. That weird smile he did needs to be the thumbnail. Assuming it was as weird as I thought it was. On the May 13th episode of SmackDown, Orton saves Christian from an attack from Mark Henry and Sheamus. Oh, maybe it was that one. I know it was something to do with those two, I'm pretty sure. I'm making way too big of a deal over this. Later on that night, Christian returns the favor, but things get heated between the two. Ultimately, they end up shaking hands, going into Over the Limit. Okay. All right. This is just Randy Orton's story mode, really. It's masked as a Christian mode, but it's got nothing to do with him. Well, it does, but not in the way you think.
Question that has made its rounds backstage and with fans is, was Christian's reign as world champion a fluke?
Oh my god. They're still going. They are still going. Still giving this guy shit. That is absurd. Oh, here we go. Gluck, gluck.
Yeah, we've seen the great matches these two have had before. I guarantee you this one's going to be for the history books.
That's it. That was really short. See, this is why I want to be live, because a part of me wants to be like, how do you guys feel about Over the Limit? But no one's going to answer me, because there's like, I ask so many questions. I talk like a streamer.
One fall, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
I just keep asking questions.
Introducing first the challenger from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Christian. And from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
The only way for Christian to become champion, King, is to pin Randy Orton or make him submit. Yeah, well, we're going to see if Christian's world title victory at Extreme Rules was a fluke.
Oh my god, shut up. By the way, no heel commentators during this era, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure both just like completely like babyface suck-ups on commentary. Randy Orton can only store one finisher in this. Why? Oh, is that the only objective? Was it that easy for Randy to beat him? Is that what you're going for?
Because Randy Orton is dominant in so many ways.
For Randy Orton, it's
right hand, Randy.
It's in his DNA to be the very
Ref, stop fucking teabagging the camera. Holy shit. Slowing it down.
Well,
even though we just started. We're in the feeling out process.
He's driven to prove he deserved to be the champ.
King, when you look back at the amazing history of the world title, I don't know if you could say anyone was a fluke.
Well, you're right about that. What a decapitating lariat.
That's not how that was supposed to connect. That wasn't even a lariat. I just punched him right in the face. A closed fist strike to the face.
And he knows he has the upper hand. You can feel it. Talk about catching a beating.
Yeah, I see things like Over the Limit come up in the storyboards, and I want to just be like, guys, what do you think about Over the Limit? Do you guys like that pay-per-view? just like questions that come to mind that like no one's gonna answer in a comment section, but if it was live, like maybe someone would answer me. I need to stream this, I'm pretty sure. I think it'd probably be pretty fun. Maybe. I posted about it in my Discord, but no one responded at all. It was like 2 in the morning when I posted it though, so I'm not really like surprised.
To be the world champion.
Well, we talk about the Viper being a third-generation superstar, as incredible as his grandfather.
No, I know I said this before, and I do apologize if this is upsetting to people that only seem to care about. I mean, if you only care about Universe, you're not watching this anyway. But you know, if you're like sat there, like, come on, bring it back, bring it back. Like you're watching this video thinking I'm gonna like snap into Universe halfway through. Maybe that person exists. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go do Universe now. But like, I have a way better time playing these, honestly. It's crazy. It's so, because I have a coworker that like kind of knows what this channel, or had. He heard me talking about like how I wasn't going to do it anymore. And like we spoke about it. And it's like, yeah, just like imagine like sitting through like every single match, every boring match that like no one cares about, you're not really that invested in. It's just there to use people on the roster. And like you got all these like lower card matches and stuff, and you have to sit through, and you gotta try to be like invested in it. Like, I'm not a professional commentator, like a wrestling commentator. I would have liked to have been one. But, yeah. This shit gets tiring. Trying to convince people David Otunga versus Brodus Clay is a great match. That's hard. What the fuck is this? The shitting in his ass position. And like, I tried to switch off and just like talk like this whilst doing Universe, but it's difficult, man, because you're still trying to like do like a show, like a simulation of like a real show. Very hard to just switch that off and just be a goofball. Whereas this is fun, man. This is really fun. I like doing this. I just get to talk about shit and people listen. Second time. Rock bottom. His famous move. Oh no. I remember Christian doing really weird spears. I was never a fan of Christian using the spear. I always thought his looked really strange. I never saw the problem with edges like a lot of people said, but Christians? I'm gonna mess this up. I have this weird feeling I'm gonna mess this up. I got it. I love a good Lawler scream. I might hate video game Lawler commentary and PG era Lawler, but holy moly. Classic Lawler. I want to see one of my favorites. And the Lawler scream is iconic.
This match has been just as back and forth as the first encounter. Oh, look at Orton. Look at Randy Orton.
What a dastardly heel.
Cole, you know what this means? He's going to...
Whoa, wait.
I kind of get what they were telling with this story, though, honestly. Like, he's supposed to be his old self, but he's, like, fighting it, you know?
Christian's an expert
at... Just no... Not even a one! Oh, that's so 2011 WWE. To Christian, anyway. Oh, no. Oh, nuts. He's got me. Yeah, I did not time that very well at all.
What a kick by Christian.
He's gonna get me. He's gonna get me. He's gonna get me. Oh wait, no. That's not a kill switch reversal though. Which is what I was hoping for, because I got a finisher.
And there's an elbow drop. Look at this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet. What a shot.
Oh, it's right trigger to do limb targeting in this game. What the hell? It used to be the bumper. They changed the trigger in this game? No wonder I haven't been able to do it until just now. It's a weird change to do. I don't even know why I tried that. I think muscle memory just kicked in.
So much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But man, this has been physical. Look at this.
Gets up to his feet just to get DDT. So heartbreaking.
That's it.
Now don't reverse this. I need to drop you with an RKO. Oh, it's a cutscene again. I'm pretty sure these guys had really great matches every time, by the way. I might not like the fact that Christian just kind of got shat on this whole feud. But I will say, I'm pretty sure they had really great matches, which to a lot of people is what really counts.
Orton has once again defeated Christian. Oh my gosh.
Once again,
Here is your winner,
defeated that loser.
World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Orton again proving that he's the apex predator here in WWE.
Guys, it's been so many years and I can still hear Johnny Carter singing this song, Help Me.
Randy Orton just has Christian's number.
Why is that what comes to mind when I hear this?
It was another great matchup, King, but
It's so
Same
cringe.
result.
yeah, Orton just a little bit better again.
The end of the night, Orton leaving the ring. Wait a minute, or is he leaving the ring?
Gonna big league him. You did good, kid.
This guy's gonna go at it again, Cole?
All right, and Orton, I think, was
No, listen, like, I know I've been, like,
actually,
you know,
applauding the
making jokes about how Orton should be the heel and Christian shouldn't, but, like,
Wait a minute,
in all
this may not be
seriousness, it
over.
does make some sense. He's bitter. He's mad. He finally got it. He lost. Orton gets everything. He gets nothing. There is a story there, and it does fit.
A handshake.
I do understand why they did what they did. I just,
You know, Cole, that's the way it should be done.
I don't like how much they disrespect Christian. That's all. It's just a personal thing. After losing again to Randy Orton at Over the Limit, Christian asks for one more match for the World Heavyweight title. The beginning of that. Sheamus then comes out and tells Christian that he has had enough chances to recapture the title. He had one, by the way. Mark Henry then comes down to the ring and says he should be the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight title. A #1 contenders triple threat match is set up for later that night, pitting Christian versus Sheamus versus Mark Henry. That's what I do. By the way, in case anyone's never really noticed, the reason I make the reference to that is, well, the reason I say it like that is because making fun of Mark Henry's taunt in this game. I actually really like the way he used to yell it. I just thought the taunts in this game was stupid. Especially Jack Swagger's, holy shit.
The Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
It's been well documented that when growing up in Dublin, Ireland, Sheamus, with his pale as snow white skin and
Is that all they can talk about?
outsider,
Is it that important that he's pale? Describe Mark Henry for me real quick, Michael Cole.
Superstars we have today.
Well, you can tell just by looking at the Celtic Warrior that he's kept that anger and uses it when he enters the ring. I think Sheamus projects that anger onto his opponents.
They went really crazy in the details in this, though. You got Sheamus with freckles all over his back and his arms. I don't think they even did that in some of the newer ones, did they? I don't know, to be fair, I haven't really looked at them as much, so maybe they did.
Way to the ring from Silsbee, Texas, weighing in at 418 pounds, the world's
I probably
strongest
shouldn't have said
man,
that.
Mark
I sound really ignorant,
Henry.
because I am.
Mark Henry has said to those who think he's
That's
an
my goat right there.
underachiever that they should watch him in action tonight.
Yeah, well, I think Mark Henry's change in attitude has ensured that the world's strongest man is going to go in and get the job done.
Mark Henry's so fucking cool. Is this outfit actually what he was wearing at this time? Because I feel like this is one of his like later run gears. Because the WSM on the back changed towards the end of his Hall of Pain mode, and I feel like this is not an accurate attire to this time, because these are like the circles with like a more rounder font. I know it's like a really minor, like I'm nitpicking, but like I'm genuinely just curious.
And from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds,
One
Christian.
right here.
Christian may have let the pressure of
One.
being world champ get to him.
Yeah, you're right, Michael. He may have. but we're going to see tonight if Captain Charisma himself can put it all back together and leave here the #1 contender to Randy Orton's World Heavyweight Championship.
That's a damn nice Christian attire too. Very good. And we're trying to recreate that in one of my years in Universe. I think I had an attire color very similar.
I don't think you can pick a winner in this one.
I don't think it
I
is.
wonder
What
which two
about
superstars will join forces first.
Well, Cole, alliances are always formed and dissolved in triple threat matches. Remember, it's every man for himself.
And I think if you're Christian competing in this one, you'd want to align
Drop
yourself
Sheamus
one
with a
of
kill
these
switch.
monsters as opposed to them.
Mark Henry's got that immovable object ability in this game, I'm pretty sure. So Christian can't really do a lot to him. So that's going to make this a little harder.
The elbow connects. Oh, big elbow.
I feel like this story mode's been kind of flying by, honestly.
It's
been fun, though.
Well, you got to hand it to him. Christian's one of the most savvy competitors we have in all of the WWE.
Yeah, I think because Christian's a light heavyweight, it's like harder for me to hit moves on Mark Henry. Yeah, he's like got like an auto reversal thing. I don't even think it's him doing it.
Many more world title opportunities left, if any.
Well, between the two losses to Randy Orton and questions swirling if he can win without Edge in his corner, Christian does have a lot to think about.
I feel like triple threats are always so awkward to play. I never really know what to do.
Elbow drop.
I'll drop Sheamus with a kill switch, though. That's for sure.
Man, Mark Henry, what offense.
It's when you play those games. I remember there was one game. I think it was Day of Reckoning 2. There's like a, I feel like there's a triple threat in that game. It's like story mode, and you just get ganged up on like the whole match. Like it knows who the player is, and it just goes for you. I feel like I remember that. That game had a great story mode, but I have not. I really want to play that on the channel someday, because that game's story mode I have not played since like 2006 or 7. It's been like a long time. I only played it once, and I played it when the game was new. I think the game came out in 2006. Because what happened, I remember this very clearly. I went to a game store during like a day out, and we were looking at like some of the cheaper GameCube games that were available, and we're like, oh, okay, we'll get Day of Reckoning 1, and they screwed up and put Day of Reckoning 2 in the case instead of Day of Reckoning 1 when they like grabbed it from like a kiosk bit, you know. And we're just like, okay, I guess we got 2 now for like $5.99 or whatever it was, even if 2 was like brand new at the time. And yeah, I had a great time with it. 2 was a really good game. Wow. He interrupted my signature and I just lose all my momentum? That sucks. What the hell? Oh, that's awful.
Usually he's so dominant. We could be seeing the
Alright, I'm not doing that, I guess. Fuck that. I'm not using my signature again. He's just gonna keep doing what he's doing. Sheamus, go away. Thank you, Mark. Thank you.
Mark Henry reversed it. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
This guy's such a pain in the ass. Get out of here.
Out of the way.
What a reversal. Shoulders down.
I'm giving you the satisfaction of breaking that pin up. You broke enough things up.
He's got him. Oh, man. He landed right on his neck from that German
Oh.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go. Oh, Christian's getting the fight brought to him. That's for sure.
I don't know how Christian can overcome this adversity. 270 pounds of Sheamus and over 400 pounds of Mark Henry.
Oh, doesn't it suck when people break up your move, Sheamus? It's such a shame.
Whoa. Sheamus getting
Whoa.
up early here.
The Celtic Warrior is not in the best place. He needs to regroup before things get worse.
Yeah, Sheamus needs to turn this around, because this whole thing could be over with one world's strongest slam for Mark Henry or one kill switch from Christian.
Oh, damn, I wanted to do the same back to him.
Nice counter.
I want to make them lose their signature.
Wait a minute, Henry. Oh man.
Oh, that doesn't really work. That's just breaking up a submission hold. Damn, he got me.
What a kick by Christian.
Watch it, Christian.
suck my dick.
That's it. He's done.
Sheamus needs to go on offense here before he gets picked apart for good.
Yeah, just by looking at Sheamus.
Oh, he's getting picked apart right now. Oh man, I was trying to pick him up.
Only a 1 count.
Hey, Sheamus, come here.
Oh boy. Here he goes. Trying to.
Where'd Mark go?
Oh, and he hit it. Christian hit it. Here's the cover.
He just casually walks up. That's why I love this guy, man.
Henry.
Mark Henry just pulled Christian right out of the ring.
Why?
Before the referee could count to 3.
Man, you got no business in this match.
Now here's
I mean, you
Randy
kind of
Orton,
do,
who's
but
out
like,
here
only with the winner.
apparently to get a closer look at
Closer
who we know
look.
what contender's going to be.
I think Randy Orton may be on his way down.
Get out of here.
You got to wonder if Orton's rooting for anybody in particular.
Mark Henry. So he can lose his title even earlier.
Poor Christian thought he had the match.
I thought that one
He
fan
did have the match.
in the blue
Henry
shirt
got
was like
involved.
frozen. I think she's supposed to be taking a picture.
Christian had hit the kill switch. He'd gone for the cover. The referee got to 2. And then Mark Henry yanked Christian by the leg right out onto the floor. And now here's Randy Orton. But what?
I mean, that title does look pretty damn great on Randy. I'm not gonna lie, but
Well, Orton's going to sit here and observe now.
Irish
I
whip
guess he'll
Sheamus into
make
anything.
his
Why
choice later.
Sheamus? Who cares about Sheamus?
And he's
Mark
forced
Henry's
back
in
the
this
ring.
match.
Now back to the ring.
Cole, what's he got?
Oh, man. He landed right on his neck from that German suplex.
Oh yeah. Henry, I gotta throw him in a corner. You don't have to. Forgive me, Mark. I know you're like, you know, trying to kick his ass too, but I gotta throw him in a corner. It's my job.
And Christian, you know, he's been
Doing my
doing
job.
everything he can, King, to try to win this match, and maybe that'll do it.
Sheamus is reeling.
Christian,
Whoa!
tornado DDT, planting the Celtic Warrior.
That's it. That's
Here's
gotta
the
be it.
cover by Christian, and Sheamus kicks out again.
Oh my gosh, how did Sheamus kick out of that?
I mean,
I thought he was finished.
He just doesn't give up, does he?
Oh,
No, Mark Henry, what are you doing? You just gonna let that in there?
Mark Henry just shoved Randy Orton.
Foreshadowing.
down. What's he thinking here?
Oh, they're doing the foreshadowing.
What on earth?
They must have like known that Mark Henry was the guy
look
they
at this
wanted as
face-off
world champ.
between Mark Henry and Christian.
It's all Sheamus. It's like every single objective is just beat up Sheamus. I don't know whether I should have just tried it there because I feel like it's going to trigger another cutscene.
Up over the top and to the floor. He landed with a
That's fine.
Dropped. And that was a hard shot.
He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now.
I had a feeling it was going to be a cutscene.
And now Orton.
But I think if I tried it earlier, it wouldn't have worked. No, I don't think Christian wants your help, Randy.
This is bedlam. Is the match still going?
It is. And Sheamus kicked out. Christian should have won the thing, but the referee was busy with Henry and Orton. Randy, look at the ring. I'm getting out of the ring. I can't
Orton doesn't know what to think.
Why didn't they subtitle the referee?
Christian,
Look out.
oh,
Can't do anything about that.
Sheamus, here's the cover. Huge win.
Sheamus.
That crowd cut.
Here is your
Yeah. Ooh.
contender,
That was so blatant.
Randy Orton's gonna
They just
be
cut from
facing
one to the other.
Celtic Warrior Sheamus, but
Using their Friday Night SmackDown crowd sounds collection.
Christian's got to be devastated.
Right about that. I think Randy's got to be having second thoughts as to is this what he wanted?
No, he doesn't want to fight Henry because he knows he'll lose.
But how will he fare against the Celtic Warrior Sheamus?
And he wants to fight Christian because he knows he'll win. Now he's just scared. You can read between the lines here. After losing the triple, that is a great shot. After losing the triple threat match on last week's episode of SmackDown, Christian's put into a match with the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. I'm sure that goes well. I mean, he pins him by the looks of it, so I guess it goes pretty good. Christian beats Mark Henry, and after the win, Christian says he should have won the triple threat match and only lost because Randy Orton got involved. The SmackDown GM comes out and says he can't give Christian the title match, but he can referee the main event match tonight with Sheamus versus the Worldwide Champion Randy. Was it not Teddy Long anymore? Why'd they say the SmackDown GM? Who would it have even been at this point? Because we're past the fucking worst GM of all time, Vicky Guerrero, at this point. That is some turn off the TV level bullshit, though. I hate Vicky Guerrero so fucking much. I think she's a pretty shitty person, too, so I don't feel bad saying that.
Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Christian.
Well, this is quite the scenario. Tonight, Christian dons the referee stripes. He insists that he'll be able to remain in.
What's that noise Lola made?
I will tell it's right.
Oh.
How Christian will be able to call this one right down the middle. You got to watch out for some flying fists in this one.
That's weird. I don't remember Christian referee attire. You know what else I don't remember? Special referee being an option in this game. Why are all these match types in the game, but you can't pick them when you're just playing? They were right there.
You can guarantee you'll have one eye on Sheamus and one on the special guest referee.
Yeah, Randy Orton will have to be careful in this one.
Maybe this doesn't function like a special referee. Maybe this is a triple threat where they can't target me. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I don't get to count. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played this mode.
I believe tonight is a huge night for Sheamus. It's an opportunity for Sheamus to continue to build the foundation of his legacy here in WWE.
Cole, he's only been here a couple of years and already is the first ever Irish-born champion. A two-time WWE champion, a king of the ring, and tonight, an opportunity to become the World Heavyweight Champion.
Do you not want any mid-card titles at this point? No, I actually think Sheamus won the world titles first, and then the US. And he never won the Intercontinental. That's something I'm sick of these days, I'll tell you that much.
And it is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 272 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. And from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton's completely ready for this match tonight.
Yeah, anytime a match features a special guest referee, chaos always ensues, especially a match for the World Championship.
Everyone's wondering if Christian can really be
Really? Oh, forgive me. Oh no, I seem like I'm actually the referee. Oh, I'm playing as Sheamus? What?
Oh, this is going to be an exciting match, all right. It doesn't get much better than
Christian story mode, by the way. Christian story. So they just model swapped Christian with a different referee. Okay, so they didn't actually have special referee programmed into this, is my guess. They've just replaced the referee with a different referee character model.
The history of a special guest referee maintaining order for
And disabled his
WWE
voice.
title matches dates back to Vince McMahon Sr.'s WWE in the late 1960s.
Yeah, Cole, I've been a special guest referee when championships.
Why is he standing up? Sit down. What are you doing?
Three of these men have competed in high-profile matches with special guest referees.
Referee. That's all he sounds like to me sometimes. I like Michael Cole too. Sometimes when he's talking, all I hear is I know I can't be the only one.
Into the headlock. Here we go with Sheamus controlling the head. Here we go with Sheamus.
Here we go with Sheamus. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Here we go with Sheamus.
Nice reversal by Orton.
Oh, maybe you'll say it when I reverse. Here we go with Sheamus.
Into the tie-up. Who's gonna get
Again?
the upper hand?
Here we go with Sheamus.
He was one step ahead on that one. he going to do here? What's he going to do here? Sheamus is a two-time WWE champion. The list of men who've held the world title and the WWE title could have its own wing in the WWE Hall of Fame.
As a WWE Hall of Famer myself, I can tell you many of the Hall
Jerry
of Famers.
Lawler's a Hall of Famer. No, I forgot that. He definitely went for his in-ring career. They did not respect him as a wrestler at all.
Sheamus starting early here on the Viper.
King, think about the international ramifications if Sheamus wins the World Championship here tonight.
Are you kidding me? If the Celtic Warrior wins the title here tonight,
He was
it's gonna be
okay
huge
as a
for him.
wrestler.
And
I like his promo work and commentary a lot more than I like his ring work, and I do mean a lot more. He reversed it, didn't he? You bitch ass!
Sheamus turns it around.
for a big guy, Sheamus sure is sneaky. Oh my gosh, his neck and back and shoulders driven right into the ground.
What the hell was that? That was such an awkward, like, strike and sell.
Edge and Christian are one of the greatest tag teams in history. But Edge and Randy Orton were known as Rated RKO, and they weren't exactly slouches either.
Both of these tag teams were dominant.
I don't know, I don't think a lot of people remember Rated RKO.
Yeah, in a strange way, I think the connection.
They were alright, honestly, as a team. They weren't pretty good, but I just don't think that's the team that, like, just for the history books. That was more like an angle team, you know?
Sheamus will be the next world heavyweight champion.
I don't even remember what Rated RKO led to. I mean, that was a pretty on and off time for me as a fan. Not even necessarily because it was that bad. I mean, it might have been. I don't know. I just didn't have the channel or internet, so I couldn't really keep up that well. Are you going to stop doing this at any point, or are you going to get a whole ass finisher from just reversing me?
Christian and Randy Orton have both held tag team gold with a partner who has also been world heavyweight champion. Other tag team championship tandems that have held the world title as
I'll take that as a
singles
yes to my previous question.
DX, Ric Flair and Batista,
DX?
and the Brothers of Destruction.
And that's just a few of the championship tag teams who have had both members be the champion of the world.
Oh, I don't think Sheamus
That was
saw
a weird strike. What the hell was that? I thought he was going for an RKO. It was like he changed his mind mid-move.
in the history of WWE.
Boy, this is fun.
Great reversal.
Gotcha. I gotcha, you motherfuck. Why'd I get two finishes? What the hell? Get up.
Kick right to the midsection. And now Sheamus is looking to put Randy Orton away.
He's got him up. Oh.
Look out! Orton went for the RKO, almost hit the special guest referee, and now Sheamus knocking the official Christian down.
Oh my gosh, Sheamus trying to explain he didn't mean to do that.
He sounds genuinely like so upset that he did that. I didn't mean it.
Between Sheamus and Orton.
Why do he sound so sad?
You know, Michael, there's been an incredible history of
That was very convincing.
on SmackDown.
I genuinely think he didn't mean it.
Enough to call the action for almost every one of those title defenses.
Now the main event on Friday nights has been historic for a championship that dates back to the early days of the 20th century.
Randy Orton is determined to bring the history of the World Heavyweight Championship on SmackDown to a completely different level, one RKO at a time.
You hear how his leg connected?
This World title was nowhere near on the level it was after like 2008, 9? Somewhere around then. They had a really good run at like champions and storylines and stuff, and they just kind of blew it. Batista being my favorite, obviously. So that's just my personal opinion. That's just me being a big Batista fan. Him and Eddie did such a good feud over the title, though. Kurt Angle was another really good world champion during like 2006-ish. I know that was, from what people say, not a great time. I personally, obviously, as that was when I first started watching, I liked that time. I don't know how well I like it nowadays, like going back and looking at it, but I remember enjoying it. Sure, it might have been because I didn't know any better, but just stop for a minute? Jeez.
Sheamus is looking to put away the
Hit him,
champion.
okay.
King Sheamus must remember.
I can't help it.
This one's over.
I like Michael Cole. I really
Where's
do.
the count? Oh, here it is, finally. What?
Wait a second. I think Sheamus had this match won.
No, I think something's wrong with Christian's arm.
Oh, come on, King.
He may have sprained his wrist or something.
You think Christian was maybe a bit upset after Sheamus ran him over? And now Sheamus he's had enough. And now Christian with the right hand.
With that hurt right
And
hand.
RKO.
With that hot right hand. That's a good little bonus, though.
kidding me?
I like that.
Here is your winner and still the World Heavyweight Champion,
He's giving me that side eye.
Randy Orton.
Me. I wasn't even Christian's match. I was Sheamus. What is that me
Randy
for?
Orton got through another tough test with Sheamus, but I mean, obviously because of the help of Christian.
Oh!
No, you gotta be kidding me.
Christian just laid out Randy Orton with Randy Orton's championship.
This has got to be just frustration building.
And Christian may have just completely snapped here tonight. First he helps Orton win the title or keep the title.
I can beat you, Randy. I know it.
Now he knocks Orton out with the title and says the title should be his. What has gotten into Christian?
Would have been nice if this turn really led to, you know, a lot.
You don't quite.
I mean, he is definitely a better heel than a face, Christian. Yeah.
The same people that cheered for me and supported me through all these past few years. The same people that cheered for me so loudly when I finally won the World Heavyweight Championship. I've been waiting 17 long years to do this. The same people that were so up in arms, so upset that I was screwed out of the World Heavyweight Championship just 5 days after winning it.
The Cinderella story is over.
No, they were cheering. I heard the air dryers.
Number one contender spot. And the Viper strikes.
Hair dryers.
I had Sheamus beat. Are now even more mad that I smashed Randy Orton in the face with the World Heavyweight Championship.
But he wasn't even dressed as a special referee when he did that. What the hell?
From now on, we do things on Christian's
Did they lie?
All that I want is something I feel like I've earned. I just want one more match. One more match. Christian versus Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight Championship.
He probably just did it more than once, to be fair.
You're on. I know I can beat you, Randy. Christian, I know I can beat you. Deserves to be. I want to beat you. The world. I know I can beat you. Heavyweight champion. I know I can beat you. And when I do become the World Heavyweight Champion, I'm gonna do it for myself.
I know I can beat you.
I can beat you, Randy. I know it. I know.
I love these little hype packages, though. They're so good. They're like the best thing about this mode, honestly. They're so much better than cutting to real footage in the middle of a match. Sorry, I told myself I wasn't going to talk about that anymore.
Randy Orton is an 8-time world champion. Randy Orton has been cleared to compete tonight in capital punishment. A lot has been made over a concussion Randy Orton suffered at the hands of Christian a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, you know, Michael, I had a chance to speak with Randy Orton earlier today, and I asked him about what the symptoms of the concussion were like. He said it felt strange, that it was hard to focus on things, that you'd forget subtle things like your name or your friend's name. That could be a major factor in a match like this, but Randy is medically cleared to compete.
Well, that's great. That's great, man. I'm so happy for you, Randy. I know I can beat you, Randy. I know I can beat you.
Christian came out and said by giving Randy Orton the concussion, he gave Randy Orton an excuse. So Randy could blame the concussion when Christian beats him. Christian said the reason I'm going to
Well, he knows he can beat him.
is because, quote, I'm just better.
Yeah, if Christian doesn't win this match, though, it could ruin his entire career.
What? Oh, that is a bad attire. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the screen. That is a nasty attire. Oh, what is that? What is that color combo? That is horrible. Okay, we don't have to live with it for that long. Come on now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Toronto, Canada.
I hate that attire.
Weighing in at
I hate that.
227 pounds, Christian.
I know it would have been what he really wore, but ugh. You could tell he was a heel.
And from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Genuine question, has a heel ever done that? Has a heel ever wore like an ugly attire? Because they were a heel?
Well, Christian used to respect
Not like a whole attire though, just like bad colors.
Goosebumps just waiting for the bell to ring.
What was that about? Personally think? I think the subtitles messed up. What? Oh boy, I get to play as... How much do you even play as Christian in this mode? This is a Christian-focused story mode. It is called One More Match. The icon is Christian. I feel like I've played as him maybe 2 matches. I played as him when I won the world title. And then the tag match. Was that it? I've played as Sheamus 50% of the amount of times I've played as Christian. What? How did I never notice this before?
What a kick that was. Tie up. This is about skill and power.
This is just Randy's mode. This isn't Christian at all.
What a kick by Randy Orton.
Ooh, did you see the hit snap back? Well, we talk a lot about history. When it comes to the World Heavyweight Championship changing hands, most of those take place at WWE pay-per-view events.
I think we're almost near the end of this. I'm pretty sure this ends at SummerSlam. I think Capital Punishment will be Money in the Bank, and then SummerSlam, I think.
They both know that statistic.
And for this title bout, it's something Christian will use to give him added confidence, and Randy Orton will use for added motivation.
Did these guys even have a match at Money in the Bank? I don't think they did. Oh no, I think they did. Maybe.
On the shelf thanks to Christian. He's got a lot of pin-up frustration that he's looking to take out on Christian tonight.
Randy Orton wasting little time roughhousing with Christian here.
Well, with the Viper off the heels.
Man, they've ran this match for quite a few months now. I think about it.
How he moves in the ring.
They did this at Over the Limit, Capital Punishment, Money in the Bank, and SummerSlam. Wow. 4 months? Just the same match? I mean, again, I'm pretty sure they were all good, but I'm sure by the end of it, people did not care who won.
Hey, wait a minute. What's he doing here? Randy Orton, no problem getting out of that one.
I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe it doesn't have it at Money in the Bank, but I feel like it does. I feel like I remember what comes after this.
Randy has to end this and end it soon.
I don't know if Randy Orton is himself at this moment, but he knows he has to end this soon if he wants to leave our nation's capital, the World Heavyweight Champion.
Our nation's capital? Why do you say it like that?
What a maneuver. Oh, the challenger's under heavy fire. If he can't battle through this, we could be looking at Christian's last world title bout against the Viper.
Oh, I went for the RKO. Oh, man.
The RKO, man. I like the way that was written.
To the leg. Oh, and a kick out.
Oh, Christian thought he had him there.
Again, a very frustrated Christian.
Got to be wondering what it takes to beat Randy Orton, or maybe he's wondering if he can beat Randy Orton. Look out!
Went for the spear. Orton up over the top, went for the RKO. And Christian with a counter. Spear! Cover!
I could beat you, Randy.
You know,
But not this time. You're going to kick out at 1.
You have to wonder if Randy is feeling any of the effects after that concussion.
Well, this is Christian's night.
Well, look out.
I'm pretty sure he was the one that was about to Irish whip me there, but okay.
Christian, great move.
I mean, I'll take it.
And now Christian gonna go up top.
He's flying. Oh, missed it.
Oh, look at the RKO.
Not bad, not bad.
Randy
Under the
Orton
rope.
with an RKO. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg.
Oh, right. I think that was part of the finish to this match.
Randy Orton picks up
I mean, obviously, but I think that was part of the reason they had even more matches. I mean, is what I mean.
The Viper has Christian's number.
Referee, like, that wasn't even covered up, though. He just ignored it.
Well, that's what we know about the Viper. He can strike at any given time, and he did.
Oh, wait a minute.
Christian is trying to say that his leg.
His arm was under the rope, too.
Bottom rope. That referee should have stopped the count. You know, he may be right. They're arguing vehemently here with the referee. The referee saying, hey, I didn't see it that way.
Oh, he's blasting Christian.
What a good man that Randy Orton is. He's a good sport.
Orton not going to wait around to let Christian plead his case.
Nah, it's fine. You'd cheer someone like Stone Cold if they did it, and he was always pretty much a face. So, you know, it was justified. It was revenge.
Now, Christian, I deserve one more chance to become the world heavyweight.
That's my man, Teddy Long. I love that guy.
The moment the ref made the bad call, I was the one that was screwed out of the World Heavyweight Championship, and I deserve it right now.
Theodore Long, who has made Christian jump through the proverbial hoops just to get here, finally has no choice but to give Christian what he deserves, and that's a world title opportunity against Randy Orton.
Well, here it is in black and white, Teddy, the contract for my World Heavyweight Championship match at Money in the Bank. And what you can do for me is make sure Randy Orton meets me in that ring to sign it tonight.
My legal counsel has reviewed this contract, and there's a clause in there that clearly states that if Randy Orton gets disqualified, or if there's another case of bad officiating, I automatically become the World Heavyweight Champion. Teddy Long can't save you anymore. These crooked referees can't save you anymore. And the WWE brass can't save you anymore because you're their golden boy.
You know, Christian, we had a great match. A great match. And I beat you. We had another epic match. And I won again. The more that I beat you, the more you beg and you plead for one more match. But now, all of this, it's starting to make me angry. And as you know, I've had problems in the past managing my anger. But a lawyer isn't going to get you the World Heavyweight Championship. No, no. In order to get this, you're going to have to beat me.
I know I can beat you even though nobody else thinks that I can. And that Money in the Bank, I'm gonna prove it.
Christian was on fire with these promos, man. That promo with the Golden Boy line, that was really good. Randy's was really flat as always. I love Randy, I really do. Man was never really all that great at promos, so he always delivered them exactly in the same way, with the same tone of voice, and it was always just like this.
A lot of money to arrange this match exactly how he wanted it. If Christian doesn't defeat Randy Orton tonight, I think it'll be his last shot at Orton's crown. I think Christian's already had too many opportunities.
Well, if you just close your eyes. Hit the switch.
The Viper is known for his calculated demeanor. The question remains, will he be able to keep his composure during Christian's brand of psychological warfare?
Well, Christian's going to do all he can and then some to try to make Randy Orton lose it. He'll have to know it's going to take a lot because Orton's as cold as ice.
Introducing first the challenger from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Christian. And from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
I'm glad they didn't cut the booze out, because yeah, people definitely were still pretty divided, even though Christian was supposed to be the heel. Money in the Bank 2011.
Very important stipulation here.
Yeah, nothing special
Randy
ever
Orton
happened with
has
this show.
no champion advantage tonight because if he's disqualified,
Nothing that changed
he'll
things
lose
hugely.
the championship.
Nothing that literally made me a fan
Christian's
when
gonna
I
be
was starting
licking
to
his chops
feel
at
myself
this.
falling out of it.
And you know, Christian's a veteran.
Nah,
He knows how
definitely
to
not.
push Randy Orton's buttons.
He's going to try to do anything he can to goad Orton into losing his cool.
Sarcasm,
Here
by
they
the way,
go.
in case anybody couldn't pick up
Match
on
is
that.
underway for the World
Some people
Heavyweight
can.
Championship.
Be surprised.
Wait a minute, what's Christian doing here? Hey,
Hey! Why do you say it like that?
And Christian wasting little time trying to take advantage of the stipulation in this match.
he just threw a steel chair into the ring, and he's asking Orton to hit him with it.
Orton can't hit him with it. Randy knows that.
Look at Christian. Come on, right in the back. Blast me.
Well, I'm sure Randy will.
Don't say that, Lola. What the fuck?
These two men.
Yeah, but Randy does not want to
Blast
lose
me.
his World Championship that way. That's for sure.
I swear
He's
wrestling
gonna
ain't
have to be
gay.
smarter than that.
Yeah, nice try, Christian.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Orton.
That's it. Pin him. What if the game just had me win? That'd be crazy. I moderately damage him. I don't much care for this match. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to spoil this match in case you've never seen this before. Obviously, for the sake of the story mode, it feels kind of stupid to talk about the result before it even played out. But I don't much care for this match, honestly. If I remember right, this match, the actual length of this match, very blink and you miss it type match. God, for some reason, I forgot this even happened, this match. I remember this rivalry, like, fairly. Money in the Bank 2011 was a turning point. It was when I got back into WWE after, like, years of, like, not being able to watch it, followed by when I finally was able to watch it in 2010, it was 2010 WWE. So, this was, like, a really big thing. I know R-Truth, obviously, was doing some pretty great stuff just before this as well. It was Capital Punishment and everything, but Money in the Bank was, like, you know, the game changer. It fell off again not long after, but for a little while, for a couple of years, they had something pretty good going. It literally, I remember, like, I was a big Punk fan at the time. And I remember, like, going into it, I was, you know, really hoping he'd win and really bummed he was leaving. I thought it was, like, you know, like, legit, like, he was going to be gone, and I wasn't expecting him to win. I really thought, like, Cena was going to beat him, and that was going to be the send-off for Punk. I was just expecting it, like 100%, and it was such a refreshing, huge twist. And then, like, the Del Rio, like, failed cash-in as well was, like, even better on top. It was a really, really good time that really brought me back in. And I remember when Punk left in 2014, the product was getting kind of bad around that time anyway, but that was such a huge hit of, like, well, what do I even watch this for now? Because he was literally like, he was like the main guy I was watching it for. I remember just being like, I don't really. They just come off the back of like WrestleMania 29, one of the worst WrestleManias of all time, and it was just like, I just don't even know why to watch anymore. And I remember NXT was then like on my radar. I gave it like a shot, and it just completely took over as the thing that I watched exclusively. I did not care about Raw and SmackDown. I was an NXT guy, almost entirely for like 3 years, and then NXT became the indie zone, and I stopped caring about NXT. And then WrestleMania 33 happened, and I stopped caring about the WWE. Or was it 34? I think it was 34. I just stopped caring about WWE completely. Oh no, it was 33. It was 33. I thought this was a blink and you miss it match. Yeah.
The winner of this match, as a result of a disqualification, and the new World Heavyweight Champion, Christian.
I understand that this made Christian a 2-time world champion, but man, that's his final world title win in the WWE, by the way. Second to last win entirely, if I'm not mistaken, of a title. His Intercontinental title run was nothing, by the way. I think they've written that with an injury. I thought he was going to do the Rick Rude thing for some reason. I guess because he put his hands in his head like that. I thought he was going to swivel his hips like Rick Rude. Oh, that always pissed him off that the table never collapsed.
Randy Orton cannot believe the night he is having.
Christian literally stole the World Heavyweight Championship.
We'll never underestimate Christian. He went
the new champion looking so good. They just shit on him so much. Like, I get it. Again, it fits the storyline. It makes sense. But, like, holy fuck, can they give this guy anything?
That's got to be it for Christian. There won't be much of a victory celebration tonight. Christian's going to be unconscious for most of the night.
I mean, I know who it was, but someone really hated Christian, and I can tell you exactly who it was, but it won't surprise you.
The World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, God. Christian, I think just spat in the face of Orton.
Ah. You need to show like a slow-mo close-up of it. What the fuck?
Champion, Christian sent Randy Orton off the deep end when he spat in his face.
Watch out here, watch out
here at ringside. Randy Orton has gone completely insane.
At SummerSlam, Randy Orton is gonna get his rematch for the World Championship in a no-holds-barred match.
You should never keep your anger buried deep inside. You need to find an appropriate way to unleash that anger. And I can't think of a better way than on Christian at SummerSlam in a no-holds-barred match.
Randy, I just wanted to give you a little information that I just received. Please welcome the man that's going to be in my corner tonight, my best friend, Edge!
When I left,
oh, I hated this. Hated this.
For you, and you kicked it wide open, and I was so proud of you. You finally became the World Heavyweight Champion. But I didn't know my best friend would become a whining, crying, moaning little bitch.
Literally, Christian is acting exactly as Edge did, is the crazy thing. All the manipulation and the like, you know, persistence, the cheating, it's all literally what Edge built his entire main event run on the back of. And having him come out and be like, I don't condone you behaving like this, is so fucking stupid. It's so stupid. They just shat on Edge's entire career as a top heel with that one promo. So fucking bad.
But I think most people would agree, well, except for you, Cole, that was something Christian
Alright, hang on. Oh wait. I remember this match. I remember going into this match thinking, okay, we know what's coming. We know what's coming, right? So Edge comes out, he says he's disappointed in Christian, he says he doesn't support how he's being, he's a crying, whining little bitch. And then he cheats and helps Christian retain. Because he's fucking Edge. One of the most dastardly dicks in all of being a heel. That's not what happens, just so you know.
First, the challenger from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing 245 pounds, Randy Orton. And from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Christian.
Let's not forget, King, this is a no-holds-barred match.
Which would have perfectly set up Edge getting involved and fucking helping his friend. Sorry, I hated this. Oh. This makes no sense. This booking made no sense.
Christian needs to refocus. Well, Christian was so
Sorry, I thought I was Christian. I forgot this was the Randy Orton story mode, masked as a Christian mode. Why are they wearing matching gear?
There's no way Christian's mind's going to be right after Edge just dumped him in the middle of the ring. As I mentioned before, Christian, he needs to refocus. Oh, wow.
Just mad 13 years later all over again. This mode does a great job of just fucking reminding you of, you know. Listen, I'm not mad though. This is the final match in the mode, I'm pretty sure. I'm not mad. And I'll tell you why I'm not mad. Because Randy winning this title again here does lead to Mark Henry getting his flowers. And you know what? It was worth it. Because I'm going to be honest. I think Mark Henry was a better World Heavyweight Champion than Christian was ever going to be in WWE anyway. And that's not to say that I don't think Christian is a great World Champion. That's why I used the phrase in WWE. I don't think they were ever going to give this guy a good run. It was going to be your typical chicken shit cheating heel run. Which they did so much. And still do so much. I feel like Mark Henry's world title reign, although actually pretty short, like historically, was at least like, it was so good. It was just a destructive badass that didn't need help. He didn't Roman Reigns every match with Solo Sikoa and the hoodie and doing the fucking spike and then the big reveal that it was Solo again. Yeah, he didn't do any of that shit. It was just a badass being on top as a monster. And it was really good. We need more reigns like that. Because I'm pretty sure they're now turning Gunther into another guy who needs help with Ludwig. Or they're planning on splitting him from Ludwig. It's one of the two. I don't know which, to be fair. And I like that. I like that it's unpredictable. That is one like shtick that I hope after Roman they don't do for a really long time, is the guy who only ever wins by having outside interference every single match. They did it for years with Roman, man. That reign, I do not like Roman's reign. I know everyone says it's like goated, it's the greatest thing ever. It was cinema, as you like to say. I do agree with that. It had a lot of great story points, but yeah. Looking back, I still do not like that reign. I didn't like it when it was going on, and I still don't like it now it's over. That was a dark few years. It did lead to some great moments, but I don't know. I'm glad that they got the World Heavyweight title back. I don't know. I do find it weird they're not continuing the lineage, though. Again, I feel like they had a storyline right there with Edge on the roster of like, I want the title I never lost back. Could have even brought it back as like a one-off unification thing. I know obviously they had champions after Edge, but you know, it could have just been a good way to call it back. They could have even given him a farewell run if they wanted to. It didn't have to be anything. Where's the no commentary? All I'm saying is, as a pro booker, I'd have done things very differently, and I think people would have preferred my WWE. This is a joke. Why is there no commentary? They didn't like lose their headsets. Did they not actually? Maybe they just didn't commentate during this spot on the actual show. I don't know. It actually broke. It actually broke. No way. I don't really remember the SummerSlam match either, to be fair. It might be because it was the 4th time they fought on pay-per-view. It might just be that there wasn't really anything remarkable about this match. I don't know. I don't really remember this one.
This is the psychological part of Orton's game.
That's really weird. I don't know why the commentary cut out then.
The devil is due. Christian can take it just as well as he can dish it out.
You have to
in the
wonder,
ring.
at this
Oh.
point, what else does Randy Orton have in store for Christian?
And here's those vicious steel steps again.
Using the steps as
His leg. His leg. Oh no, Christian, don't do it. Don't make this last any longer. I just want to end this. I don't want to do this. See, I genuinely, right, the thing is, this world title reign from Money in the Bank to SummerSlam, I blocked it out. I actually genuinely, up until I last played this mode, like 7 years ago, for the channel's, like, you know, former rebrand, up until then, I genuinely forgot that Christian, for 6 years, I forgot Christian was a 2-time champion. How's that? Is that close enough? It must have been. Yeah, I genuinely forgot he ever even got the title at Money in the Bank, and then this. I just didn't remember this at all. Good finish. Very good finish. Don't remember it, but good finish. Assuming that was the finish. That had to have been the finish.
His body has to be broken right now.
That has to be the finish.
Will it be? 2.
I think they've used that clip in like don't try this at home things. I feel like I remember seeing that in like slow-mo. That's it. That's the mode. Listen, this led to Hall of Pain, so I'm not upset one bit. I love Christian. I feel like this could have been like a rivalry where Christian just kept cheating to win until eventually Orton got the win, but they did something different, and in hindsight, I do respect that. They had a guy lose his mind.
The list of accolades for Christian is almost endless. He's got a storied career here in the WWE.
Every year, Randy himself continues to
And just keeps stooping lower and lower. And the guy that you expected to be the bad guy was trying to like turn a new leaf and getting pushed further and further. They had something really good, don't get me wrong. I just wish this led to something for Christian, because it didn't. It really didn't. I don't even know what he did after this feud ended.
I'm gonna do it for myself because I won't be sharing it with any of them.
Or giving in to the voices in their head.
Randy Orton has gone completely insane.
Talking about anger management. To be called.
This goes to show you how much this championship means to both of these competitors right here.
Damn, they look like they had a pretty crazy match at SummerSlam.
Heavyweight champion.
And that is what it's all about in WWE. Being at the top of the mountain.
You want to be champion here in the WWE, you got to go through hell and high water.
Two of the most celebrated champions in all of history.
Yeah, I don't know about Christian. I'm gonna be honest. As a guy who really likes, yeah, that's more accurate per Norton. They misled you like crazy. I played as Christian twice in this mode. I played as Orton for almost all of it. So that's the 3 DLC story modes done. I'm sorry if people found what I was saying annoying. I just wanted to, you know, speak my mind on it and stuff. Obviously, I know it's all old, and as I said before, you know, the thing is, I want to stress, I am glad that it played out the way it did because it led to this, and this was worth this, frankly. And they did have really good matches, which to some people is all that really matters anyway. It was a good angle. I genuinely don't remember what happened to Christian afterwards. I gotta look this up real quick, because I actually have no record. I know he wins the Intercontinental title, like, I think like 2 years later, but he loses it like really I think he gets like a storyline injury where they're like, we beat him up, like the Shield or something. And, oh no, it's a year later. Was it even a year later, actually? I don't know. Trying to find it here. Okay, so after SummerSlam, Bret Hart announced that Christian would face Orton in a steel cage match on the August 30th episode of SmackDown for the title, which Christian lost to win. Their feud actually ended on SmackDown in a cage match. But I guess they felt like the SummerSlam one was a more fitting end. It was, I mean, it would have been like, yeah, it was just over 2 weeks after SummerSlam that they completely ended their feud. Just under 3, actually, to be more specific. Then he got into a feud with Sheamus. He lost to Sheamus back to back. Then he got chokeslammed on by Big Show, which was a storyline injury to write him out. Holy shit, they pulled him from Survivor Series. He got an appearance on the Slammies and didn't return until Elimination Chamber to show support for John Laurinaitis. So he didn't wrestle, he just appeared. Then he finally made his return to join Team John Laurinaitis for WrestleMania 28. This man got dragged through the fucking mud. He got a kayfabe injury again, which wrote him out of WrestleMania. Came back at Over the Limit, won a Battle Royal, and defeated Cody to win the Intercontinental Championship. Retained against... Sorry, I'm going to stop reading this in a minute. This is just in case anyone was curious what happened to him. Because I'm pretty sure they like, this is like the end of his career in WWE, pretty much. He defeated Cody. So they randomly put him over for one night by having to win a Battle Royal and beating Cody. Then... Come on! Then... 2 months later, he lost... 3 months later, he lost the belt to The Miz on the 1000th episode of Raw. He lost his rematch and then wasn't used for 10 months? They had him beat Barrett, compete in the Money in the Bank ladder match, which once again he lost to Orton. Classic. And then he kind of just did like a whole lot of nothing up until he was written out in 2014, where he actually had a real concussion by Dolph Ziggler, I believe it says. Yeah, wow, they built him up for like, because Edge was gone, and then they just didn't want him on the top, and they made sure that happened immediately. That is sad, man. Listen, as I said before, I don't enjoy AEW. I do not care for it. It is not for me at all. But I am glad he is getting recognition and respect. And if you like Christian, maybe you should watch it. Maybe it's for you. It's, you know, it's not for me, but I'm glad he's doing good, and I hope he wins their world title and gets some actual respect on his name finally, and not like a month or 2 month long reign either at that. Anyway, so we're done with that, and now we move on. I don't really know which one of these two to do next. I feel like either one is fine to finish on. These are both massive. I mean, I feel like, honestly, the Michaels Triple H one is a lot bigger in the sense of, like, the rivalry itself and, like, some of the stuff that they do in that mode. So I feel like that might be a more fitting finish than the Cena Punk one, which I feel like it kind of fizzles out towards the end. Well, with Punk leaving and everything. But I'll leave it up to you guys in the comments. Maybe the next time I do this will be live. I'll wait and see what you guys have to say. But let me know which one of these two you'd prefer to see next, and which one you think would be better to kind of finish on. But for now, I'm done. This was a bit longer than I was expecting it to be. I don't know why. I thought the one more match one was quite short. Definitely wasn't. Yeah. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.